So this is another video test with the Zenfone 9, and now I'm using HDR and HDR10 Plus because this is apparently a fix for autofocus hunting or autofocus issues, at least what some people claimed. So is this working now? I'm moving here right now in the sun where we have high contrast, where usually this kind of lens is failing with high contrast, and with sun in the fore or in the background, it doesn't really matter. It has some issues with autofocusing. Is it still focusing on the background? Is it focusing on me? We have to see. Let's go past some trees here to see. If I go into the shadow, my face becomes a little bit like darker. If it is then losing my face, or if it's still focusing on it. Would be also nice if they would build some kind of face detection inside, so it will focus on the face, so you have face priority AF or something like this. That would solve all the issues, I would say. But so far, how does it look like? Is it really a fix or not? So as you saw, the fix was not really a good fix. It fixed a little bit here and there, so there was a little bit of better detection of my face, and that led me to the idea, especially when I went under the tree and the tree was behind me, to the idea that the focus has some issue with contrast. Because if you take a look at HDR10 Plus, it is lowering the contrast a lot, especially if you take a look at without HDR stuff on without an HDR screen, like an SDR screen or something like this, or a video player that doesn't support HDR. Then it's a very flat image, so almost no contrast. This is why the focusing system was working fine. But as soon as you add a little bit more contrast to the shot, it's just keeping focusing on this contrasty area, and this is what ruins the shot, because in this case it was focusing on the back, because it was more contrast in the back. So that's a big issue. But I'm recording here right now with the Zenfone 9, and I found a fix. The fix is not really a fix, is it? Because it is a fixed focus. So I just set a fixed focus length, and then I can record now with this fixed focus length without any issues, me being sharp all the time, no issues at all. And this is a fix for almost every smartphone that is not called iPhone, that has a pro mode or manual mode where you can set a with a manual slider your focus. But I'll show you how easy it is to set it up on the Zenfone 9. So let's take a look. So let me show you the trick here. The trick is you go in the camera app to more, you go to Pro Video, and here I set manual focus. I left everything else untouched, so I want everything to be automatic. But here I set manual focus. I have focus speaking active, it's by default active. What I do now is hold my hand as far stretched out as I can, and then with focus speaking I try to make it in focus, like now. Now it's in focus. And what I do now is just take this in this hand that I had stretched out like this, have it almost as stretched out as I had it before, and now my face should be in focus as well, so there should be no issues as well. And so this is the fix for vlogging. If you want to vlog with the back camera and roughly position yourself, of course you have to have a feeling on where is the camera, what is the photo length, how far, how close I can get. You have to have a feeling for this already. As I'm having so many smartphones and vlogging with so many smartphones, I got a feeling naturally for this. But otherwise you just record and see how good it is. Otherwise you go a bit further, then you have to adjust the focus eventually to your liking. But as this is a relatively small sensor still, and the aperture is a bit smallish as well, I think it is forgiven if I go a little bit closer or a little bit further away. It is still okay in terms of sharpness. What do you think about this little hack? I know it is a hack right now, workaround for an issue that shouldn't exist. I hope Asus can find a solution. My solution in the previous video that I was talking about is like face autofocus, so have like a box around you detecting the face, enable it for also the back camera, maybe have a quick toggle for this so that it will focus on your face, the face that it detects, and not other stuff around you. I know it is also prone to failure if it detects like a face in the tree in the background or something like this, trying to focus on it. But this might be a solution. Another solution would be like saying, okay, on modern cameras it is like this, okay, I want to have some kind of like focus range, so it will not focus on infinity. So you can say just I want a focus range, autofocus to work between this and this meter and this and this meter, like I don't know, 30 centimeter to 80, 90 centimeter, something like this, roughly a meter. And yeah, this would be, I think, a solution for this. What do you think about this one? And what do you think about this little hack?